it this one? Is it this one?
That one.
All right. The last time I was here, I was reading some work that I'd like to just continue. It's a really long piece, but I'm happy to just read it in chunks for the next 4 months. I don't remember exactly where I left off, but I think this sentence sort of just like is a good place to pick up. I am a budding memory of silence which dwindles within. Where I am going is faintly an applicable laundering of words as they wind in. As if to know the streets and their silent peace, one would need to physically inherit that capricious latitude upon whose dizzying lines hang the raw truths so near alluded to, as if there exists somewhere in the cobblestone corners which curb their blasphemed leering some hidden spark of fate candied by the time advised its weight, and so sloughed into the drear coasts of magazine mayhem mentioned upon debate. But slipped and sparsely said of, would wrap around its wooden gates like a deer horn hyphen glyph, taken upstairs, taken across broad ranges of rows of windows, taken under home, or taken to words which reason flails to grasp, taken of this stride inside you which cries to you to stiffen there no more, taken to some unsuspecting idiom, driven by dream to surface for air, and taken with one swish of a tail down into that peerless deep, to say, this is what I have of you, not in the words which I jettison, nor the needles threading all this seeking, but simply without actually having left. By having remained, I have it all. I am who I privately seek to disembowel. Because the ferociousness of my full figure is under spell of separation, and I reprise the mistakes my father's fright has focused into the terse crimes against my present sovereignty. The lingering letters imbue me. I am privy to this open sky. I have always fought to steal the warmth of the sky. And who could deny this eminence, this saturated cause caught in rounding out its subtle say? I am eaves, dropping on remnants of conversations, cabled from meadows met with meeting, thinking that yes, these aspirations have fit and formed into this pleading, and when I am shut down and crept upon the idle inklings to pray there take me of some miraculous pity, praying they hearken to my asking, saying, face me, why dost thus conceal thyself? And I am your pronouncement. I have driven myself to the high brink of madness to come upon your meaning and to say, lo, the blood in my vein does not tremble, for I have come to the cliffs of my life, eclipsed and shorn the stuttered worry and made off with naked employ. I have man-sized this forest of mostly guarded drifts and come free the thorns of gargoyles to grasp and clutch in private sizing my fiefdom, looking for astronomical mutiny to feed and vegetate its corpse within my brow, so that I am handed the clean coast of night in a shoreline paradise of light. Thinking by the shrill of this drink, I mind not never I, for the swirl in my tumultuous memory, grafting auras to suspect promenades, suspended above bridges and pondering what lean buildings consent their plight to be driven unceremoniously into the bare bastard hung yellow looming frown of a foreclosed rubric. I say it though, and I am leaning against a wall with my foot upon its back, stretching my neck for a good look on down the trailing mist of cobblestone basking in clawed juniper earth, and do you know the stuff of it all stinks through the cracks? That mist may be wet, may even rook under the blunder beacon of a high ground let its plumb paving, like there are words as crass as dalliance, and would just gash the sightly blithe until they gorge their fabled strut tussing. Mind melds, the doorknob creaks, it looks brass, I say. And suddenly find the floor, I'm writhing and drifting and thrusting in wooden rabbit placating, going all over the Iliad, the assonant Odyssey, exasperated and clairvoyant misanthrope. I am driving the golf cart of my Kung, saying, all aboard, saying, next stop until people step on and touch a place as amateur as actual. I think all this, though, while looking at you, pretending to be asleep. That's it for this week.